Hello everyone. Today we will be covering the MANOVA, the Multivariate ANOVA, and this will have a lot of similarities to previous tests, so it will be quite a short video probably. So to do a MANOVA we go to Analyze, General Linear Model, Multivariate. So Analyze, General Linear Model, Multivariate. Then we come to this screen, which is very similar to the univariate screen, with the major difference for us being that the dependent variable can now hold more than one of them. So in this particular case, this is the easiest form of the MANOVA. We have one grouping variable and we have two dependent variables. And if you click OK now, it will do two tests. Firstly, this is the MANOVA, and it will test whether group is significant. And then it already performs a post hoc ANOVA of sorts, in which a group is tested for both the verbal IQ and performance IQ. And as you can see here, these two are both significant. So we have one part that's the MANOVA, where you check just if either of the dependent variables is significant for group. And in the first post hoc of sorts that's automatically generated, you can see which ones are significant. Well, they're significant, so we'll have to do a post hoc after this. But there's also more options. So going over the options, again, contrast, bootstraps, ignore, not the part of this course. Model is again only used if you have multiple fixed vectors or covariates, as if you can see here, we have only the vector group, and with that you can't even make an interaction, and so you can remove them either. So this you can leave alone unless you have multiple fixed vectors. And if that's the case, it works the same way as with the univariate ANOVA. So you can check out my video on the two-way ANOVA for a further explanation. Plots also works the same as before. So you can just put this on the horizontal axis. If you have multiple vectors, you can put one on the horizontal axis and the other in separate lines. Y-axis starts at 0 if you want it to, and then continue. Post hoc tests, which are again work the same way. Bonferroni, continue, and these will actually do post hoc t-test-ish things. So these will go out all the way down to the group level. I'll show you in a bit if that's not clear. M-means is also the same as before. We won't need it for post hoc tests since post hoc is still working, but that's also a possibility. Save, also same as before. And then again, you have options for descriptive statistics, effect size, homogeneity tests, and parameter estimates. So if you now click on OK, we'll have a lot more options, and I'll just go over them. So here you have the descriptives. Now we have, on top of Levine's test, we have the box test of equality of covariances, which is an additional assumption. We have the multivariate test again, so this is the MANOVA again, Levine's test, the sort of ANOVA-ish post hoc, and parameter estimates. And here we have the post hoc test, where you can see that you have per dependent variable they compare all groups. So this is automatic, so if only one of the dependent variables is significant in the ANOVA, so this one, the double ANOVA, then you ignore that part. So here we have two significance ones. Let's say performance IQ was not significant, then we would only look at the top half of this graph. Then we have both profile plots again, where you can see them, and now it generates automatically two profile plots, one per dependent variable. That is how you do a MANOVA in SPSS. I hope this video helps, and good luck with your exercise.